What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell.
Because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
People getting in trouble for misspeaking just as much as somebody who's being actually racist. And I feel like we need to be able to differentiate. Right? I think we need a scale.
A scale?
A scale of 8.
Okay.
Or a color chart.
No, not a color chart.
Okay.
Yeah, no, imagine stupid on Twitter or something like that. We just look at the color. 1 out of 10 is a little kid who's overheard something, they don't know what they're saying, they repeat it. 10 out of 10, actual racist, member of the KKK, 10! I think we need to try it.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try it. So last year, there were 3 cases where a white celebrity said the N-word. Now, all 3 of them got in just as much trouble. People were yelling at them, people were screaming at them, they got in just as much trouble, but I don't think the cases are the same. So I'm gonna go through them one by one, and you, as a crowd, can decide where they belong from 1 to 10.
We put them on the spot.
Now don't worry, there'll be jokes in the middle. I can see some people saying, oh, I didn't expect a quiz.
That's funny.
And don't worry, it's not a trick, there's no right answer. It's like a survey. I'm just curious, because I do this in different cities and different people have different ideas of what's acceptable. I'm just curious.
Now those type of comments like that are not realistic, bro. Because it be just like this. I want you to tell me your deepest feeling about how you feel about something about me. And I don't care. Just say how you feel. And you do the same thing. You mean tell me 5 minutes after that conversation we're not gonna be a little upset?
Yeah.
A little bit? You're looking at your side eye.
Crazy.
You're like, oh, I can't believe she's thinking me like that.
I don't even want to talk to you about.
So he put them on the spot.
So the first case was Katie Price. Jordan, are you all aware of who Jordan is? You all know Katie Price? Okay. Okay. We don't need to engage with that. But essentially, Katie Price is a page 3 model, I guess a glam model, and she's white, and her child is mixed race. And she was on a morning show talking about her son being bullied, and she essentially said that, I don't like it, it's not right that people are messaging my son and calling him a nigger. And they got very angry with it. Oh, you can't say that word, Katie Price. How dare you say that word? You can't say that word, Katie Price, you're white. How dare you say that word? The next day, on social media, people were even angrier. They're like, oh my God, Katie Price, you've crossed the line for the last time. I used to be a fan, but no more, no more. I'm never gonna masturbate looking at your tits again. People were angry.
They was
calling all kinds of horrible words. And it's interesting because, look, I'm not saying I like the fact she said it, but at the same time, when I boiled it down, I was like, she was actually saying, don't call a little kid this. I mean, where do you put that from 1 to 10?
1.
1? Yell, no wrong answers.
It's 1.
1. We all seem to agree. 1. I agree. I think people overreacted. I think people are starting to treat nigger like it's Voldemort. Like it's a magic word that should not be said.
Just say the N-word.
Or like it's Candyman.
right.
Like if you're in a house alone.
Oh.
And you look at a mirror. And you say, nigger, nigger, nigger. Suddenly, a white American policeman appears.
Why? What is his reaction?
Yeah, I'm terrified of those guys. After Britain's Got Talent, a lot of people said, move to America, it'll be great for your career. I was like, I think I'll stay in England. The second one. Second one was Bill Maher. Are you aware of Bill Maher? Bill Maher is an American comedian. Clap your hands if you know Bill Maher.
Why you say his name different?
Okay, not a lot of you.
Yeah.
All you need to know, he's a white comedian. He's like a political comedian in America. Very clever, does political stuff. He's a sort of comedian who, if he was in the UK, he'd be on something like Have I Got News For You? But he's white. And arguing with someone and he improvised a joke.
Oh, no.
Essentially, the person was saying, you know, you're overprivileged. You've never worked a day in your life. We need to get you working in the fields. And he said, not me, I'm a house nigga. Ha!
No. No.
It was pretty...
No.
Bro, it's like how he even did it, though. That was funny. How he did it, how he tried to impersonate the guy. It's like, yo, I'm just at a boom. Like,
who was he talking to, though?
boom, boom. That was
To
was
me,
like,
it's like
the hanging light going back and forth, trying to, you know, focus back in on the joke a little bit.
Right. It's like a 5-6.
That random cough in the background.
For real, because what you mean? Like that's not even your
like, yo, we
your
back
experience,
here.
your people's experience. Like
it don't land. That one don't stick.
It depends. Who was he talking to?
It don't matter.
Cause okay, so let's say if that was Bill Murray and Mike Epps. Mike Epps would have took his bill.
That would have, yeah, that would have went left.
No.
Quick with it. He thought of it on the spot. He just came out. Bam. He
Those
just
are facts.
forgot he was white. Forgot he was white. Instead of getting a laugh, the whole crowd just went.
Now hold on. Hey, look, that he forgot he was white part may be a little bit true because we've listened to him do his comedian stand-ups, and there was this one part where he was like, sometimes I be so much in my head that I be trying to tell myself that I'm still actually doing other stuff. Don't do what your thoughts are telling you to do. Right. So I'm not excusing none of it, but that statement there, I feel like sometimes he be like, in his head a lot.
Yeah, and we have reacted to a number of his stand-ups.
Facts.
We know
his personality. I think we learned his personality a little bit.
And y'all know I'm very serious, unapologetically so. I'm not gonna laugh at something I don't find funny.
Yeah.
Okay. But there are some, like, I understand him as a comedian, but it just depends.
Yeah,
it depends. It depends.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, there's other jokes he could have did.
Forgot he was white. Forgot he was white. Instead of getting a laugh, the whole crowd just went. I understand how that can happen. I forget I'm black all the time. Just the other day, I was in an airport, Manchester Airport, and I walked right past one of those random security checks, and I was like, oh, sorry, I forgot. I forgot I'm black. Open the bag. But he was trying to be funny. Now, this happens a lot. Where do you put it? Where a comedian is trying to be funny, and instead they offend people massively. And it doesn't just happen with race. I mean, like, it's sort of happening right now with Samantha Bee. Offended a lot of people. She called Melania Trump the C word, right? But in a joke. It's happened with James Corden. Yes, James Corden, very funny guy, but last year he tried to do some jokes about Weinstein and the Me Too movement. He offended a lot of people. Where do you put it? Where a comedian's trying to be funny, but instead of getting laughs, they get some people very angry. Where do you put that from 1 to 10? No wrong answers. Where do you think? Where do you put? 1, 5? Oh, you're pretty. It's interesting. There's a lot of variety when it comes to that, because I think we all have a different idea of what we think is acceptable and what's not acceptable when it comes to jokes. And it makes it hard sometimes for comedians and producers. There was a joke I was not allowed to do on television. It was crazy.
Nah, he got a point. It do be making it tough for them.
It do. But, okay, so on our 2.0 channel, we reacted to a lot of, like, comedy, but we're kind of bringing that over on this channel. But there was this one comedian where every joke was about, it was sexist jokes. Like, it was, like, one where he was, like a pedophile joke and a graping joke. I'm a woman. I can't laugh at that. Like, that's not funny.
Yeah, I get you. And at the same time, it's like food, bro. It's like not everybody's gonna be tasteful on stage. Some comedians are gonna have some amazing jokes for other crowds. Just not some things that I'm agree with when I hear it. I'm like, yo, I just wouldn't want to listen to it. It's aggravating to listen to. So I would probably stay away from certain people because it's not my style.
Right. Now, there is this one comedian where it's like, I gotta be in a real good mood. For me to find him funny. But then there's a comedian like Bernie Mac, who's from the 90s, who I grew up on, who a lot of his things is funny, but he is a little mean when you think about some of the things he's talking about, right?
If you put it into perspective.
Right.
Take the joke, I'd be like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. Yeah.
But he is one person I think it would have been so hard to cancel him in 2025. Like,
man would have not. He would have not cared.
He wouldn't have cared
at all. I think a lot of us just need to stop caring and just do your big one.
Right.
Do what you do.
It's just the sexist jokes. That's why I just draw the line.
Yeah, I feel you.
And about my people.
Yeah,
it depends. 100%. It depends on the messenger who's trying to make the joke and the purpose of the joke.
Yeah, I think all that is important when you're listening to people that you want to find funny. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's the growth that you want to have. I feel like if you are one of those ones who can sit down and listen to a comedian from the beginning stage of being somebody to that big limelight moment, you a real OG to that person. You're going to always be, you know, special in your heart. But if you're going to do that and all of a sudden this comedian switches whole style on you, do you continue to rock with that person, or you be like, you know what, I'm going to be honest with myself and say, this is not my speed no more.
Just like
you know
politics.
Right, so it depends, you know what I'm saying, who you listen to.
The situation. So I wanted to go onto a television show. This wasn't British Got Talent, there was another television show. I went out to do my audition, and there were 2 producers with little clipboards. And so I told them what I thought was my best joke at the time. And this was a joke based on truth. About the day I was reading an article in the newspaper about the Paralympics. The disabled Olympics. I turned the page, and there was an article about paratroopers.
No. Don't do the troops.
I was like, is that the disabled army?
No. Why is the crowd laughing? What?
I have a mental image now of a general coming out and saying, wheelchairs, roll out! Blind snipers, take aim! Amputees, march! Right.
The visual.
Yeah.
Well, quite a few of you are laughing. And interestingly, the producers of that show were laughing their asses off. And one of them was like, oh my God, that's so funny. You can't do it. Don't make that joke more mean-spirited than it is. It's not like I'm bullying anyone. I've just noticed para is in both of these words, and I've taken it to an absurd conclusion. And then he said to me, look, I'm not offended, but other people might be.
They may be.
And this puzzles me. Like, if I offend any of you, by all means, talk to me about it, because I'll either apologize or explain myself, because that's not what I'm trying to do. If I hurt your feelings, I'll own it. But what I don't understand is when people get offended on somebody else's behalf. They're like outsourcing the offendedness to a call center somewhere. But they explain further. They say, look. We would have let you do the joke a few years ago, but in the current climate, we're careful ever since what happened with Frankie Boyle. Now, if you're not aware of this, Frankie Boyle is a Scottish comedian, very clever comedian. A few years ago, he did a joke, disability joke, got him in trouble. Now, I'm not defending the joke. I'm not analyzing the joke. Maybe it was as silly as mine. Maybe it was more mean-spirited. Maybe it was less mean-spirited. But what happened next is what I thought was odd. So he did this joke on television. For weeks afterwards, people were talking about it. On the radio, people were like, how dare this man make these jokes about disabilities? This is disgusting. In the newspaper, people were like, this is not what we want on our television screens. How dare this man make jokes about disabilities? This is disgusting. Everybody was saying, how dare he make it? He's crossed the line. This is disgusting. How dare he make these jokes about disabilities? For 3 weeks, people were talking about this. Then last year, the British government cut the disability benefit. No fucker talking. What's more worthy of a little bit of chit-chat? It's bizarre, isn't it? It's bizarre. Because politicians are clever. They cut the disability benefit, but to make it better, for public relations purposes, they changed the name. It's no longer called the disability benefit. Too offensive. They changed the name to the personal independence payment. More politically correct, half as much money.
Oh, man. Give me my money back.
I guarantee you disabled people would rather you double the money called the hop, skip, and jump fund.
Yeah, just switch it back over to what it was. Because y'all didn't cut everything.
They ain't paying attention to the name.
Nah, no more. At all.
We don't care what you call it. Give us the money. Because I think sometimes in the UK, you can get obsessed with cosmetic issues and ignore the real issue. It's fascinating. In fact, a lot of your rules don't make sense. I remember being on the Mersey rail, traveling to Crosby. I was tired. I put my feet up. I did not know you cannot put your feet up on the Mersey rail. They fined me. Do any of you know the fine? If they catch you with your feet up on the Mersey rail, it's 80 quid. 80 quid. Oh my God. I checked. Do you know what the fine is for public indecency? 50 quid. You are better off wanking on the train.
That's crazy.
And putting your feet up. But you kind of expect comedians to say the wrong thing, right? Comedians like Bill Maher, myself, you expect comedians to cross the line. That's what we're trying to do. And you kind of expect Katie Price to say the wrong thing. You don't expect it from a member of the government, right?
They know better.
Because you would think if anyone knows the power and the influence of their words, it would be a member of the government. Because the third person who dropped the N-word last year, I didn't see it coming. Ooh. It was Anne-Marie Morris, a Tory MP. Now, did any of you read about this? Did you listen to this? I always think it's amazing everybody doesn't know about this. Because she dropped the N-word not in a little back room or something. She dropped it in a speech.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Proudly.
That's in her notes?
Proudly.
It was crazy. She was creative. It was a speech about Brexit. I know what you're thinking. How do we connect Brexit and the N-word? I don't know. She used an idiom. An idiom is a figure of speech like, it's raining cats and dogs, or a fly in the ointment. She used an idiom from like the 1920s.
Oh. Yikes.
She said, Brexit without a plan is a real nigger in the woodpile. Yes! Yes! She just dropped it into the speech. Left it bouncing there.
Left it
bouncing. We just had other colleagues looking around like, hey, don't look at me. I didn't tell her to say it, hey. And then later on, when people asked her, why did you say that? She said, oh, I didn't mean any offense. And I was like, what would you have said if she wanted to offend us? And she did that routine, which everyone does, where, you know, she did that insincere Twitter apology. Disappeared for like 2 months, and then she came back, right? And now she's in government, and I get nervous every time she gives a speech. Because I'm like, has she got other idioms we've not heard yet?
Bruh.
Next week, she could be giving us speech and say, oh, Brexit's getting more and more complicated. It's a real gollywog in the glove compartment. Now, where do we put her from 1 to 10? Where do you put her from 1 to 10? No wrong answer.
She knew better.
10, 9, 7. I agree. And the only reason I'm saying I feel like we need to differentiate between these people is that if you lump them all together, you get to the point that getting outraged starts losing its power. Because people are getting outraged at everything. And then when you have somebody showing up and being actually racist, like Donald Trump, like Donald Trump, calling all Mexicans rapists, and we point out, hey, I think this guy's being a little bit racist. They're like, oh no, you're just being politically correct. Like, I don't think that's what was going on there.
All right, y'all, we're gonna stop right there, man. Yeah, that was some crazy outbursts they had up in there. Yeah. Our statements that they left in.
That was a good message, though, about the scaling, because some things, like the first one, she has a biracial child. She didn't have to say the word. She could have just said N-word, but
yeah. And I think that it people do be going to like these comedy sets with I guess, like soft shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't rub them wrong.
No, but
they gonna get or they gonna feel some type of way.
But some of the comedians, like, they be hiding their true feelings in jokes.
Oh man,
like the sexist jokes, like
yeah. Some be telling, but hey, but shout out to the ones like the people in the audience that go out there who have strong skin, who actually allow the comedians to come down to them and actually be on that level with them and just clown and joke with them, and everybody's laughing at you for that moment. Yeah, it's pretty dope. Yeah. Shout out.
Not me. Don't try to joke on me, baby. I'm walking out.
Just don't sit in the front. If you going up in there, don't want to be talked about, looked at, or none of that, just don't sit in the front. Leave the front row to the OGs. For real.
Who want to laugh back? Because don't be talking about me. All right, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.